$40,000 that was taken off the price based on Phase 1 and Phase 2 work, environmental search work that was done by the same firm. So that immediately is accounted for. And one of the reasons we're doing this is because we have a lake, a small pond, if you will, that will be the feature at that shopping center. And we want to make sure the water quality of there is certainly compliant with the state.
Thank you. Any other questions about this item or any other discussion? Hearing none, please take the vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
We're going to turn the floor to, over to our village clerk, Jane Quinlan. Item 14, village clerk's report.
Thank you. Disbursement Resolution Number 2014-03D, semi-monthly disbursements dated February 11th, 2014, in the amount of $5,890,688.20.
May I have a motion, please, on item 14A?
Motion approved.
Properly moved by trustee Carberry,
Second.
seconded by trustee Quinlan. Any discussion? Please take the vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes. Couple more things, Mayor.
Okay.
Last Saturday, we had a special day over at St. Gerald's. It was in the Jonathan Collins Center, and it was St. Gerald's historic first basketball game there. It was very nice at 9 o'clock last week. John and Alice Collins were there. The center is named in honor of their grandson, who was killed years ago. So it was a great, great morning, and thank you to everybody who helped with that. And we've also got, as I've talked about previously, the March 18th primary is coming up, and the last day to register vote in the Oak Lawn Clerk's office is February 18th. And this weekend, we've got a nice fundraiser for Park Lawn over at the Doubletree in Alsip, and that is Saturday night, the 15th, Rhapsody in Blue. If anybody would still like to go, please call 708-425-6867. Hope to see you there. That's it.
Okay, thank you. We're going to switch over to item 15, Village President's Report. Item 15A is a request for a Class F like Frank liquor license. This is restaurant, beer and wine only, with or without a bar, for Big Papa's Euros at 10806 South Cicero Avenue in District 6. And may I have a motion, please, on 15A?
Motion to approve.
Properly moved by trustee Desmond. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by trustee Quinlan. Any discussion on this item? Okay, please take
No,
the...
Madam President.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I've had a concern of where we're going to limit liquor licenses and poker machines. And as this is a growing concern, as more and more establishments look for it. And I need to ask, where are we going to limit where we're going to put poker machines when we get a request from a nail place, okay, for beer and wines where they get their toes, we're going to put machines in there. And I kind of decided that I'm going to limit myself to fast food restaurants, and I'm going to have to vote no on this. I just want to qualify that.
Okay,
But I have no problem with the machines and the legitimate establishments that have been around for a long time, but not in the fast food. That's taken us down the wrong slope.
okay. Any other discussion? Trustee Carberry?
Well, then we're making comments on it. I'm going to be voting no as well, until we get something figured out where we can, figure out what we're going to do with these machines. I don't think they should be going to the fast food restaurants as well.
Okay. Any other discussion?
Just quickly,
Trustee Quinlan?
we have asked council, I think, to address this in staff to kind of come up with a plan, and if we're changing the liquor licenses, the different codes, I don't know, I think we've been talking about this now since the spring. And, just to address some concerns, and so other businesses know what's what, I think the sooner the better.
Yeah.
Well, Just briefly, I was contacted by Senator Cunningham's office earlier this week. He is introducing a bill that would allow municipalities to limit the number of video gaming licenses. I think last year trustee Olenichek asked that we work with Senator Cunningham. We have been working with him. He has a bill ready to be introduced. We reviewed it with him. It's just not a straight cap because of the different populations for different villages, so it needs a little work, but it has a zoning component to it. So we do expect it to go in, so we have been working on it. We've been in contact with the Illinois Municipal League. There's other concerns that may open up the village to litigation, and that's why we thought maybe this was the best way to go, because it is not only here in Oak Lawn, but it's an issue across the state, as municipalities have approved the use of the video gaming machines, have seen this type of, requests from different businesses, and everybody's sort of struggling with it as we move forward. But I will continue to work with Senator Cunningham and provide the board with an update through, maybe Larry, I can get you something for the till in the next week or two and let you know where that's at.
Thank you, Paul.
And just an update,
Trustee Olenichek.
the state of Illinois, when they allowed the video gambling, just had one prerequisite. All you needed to have was a liquor license. They have no limit on where that liquor license or what type of liquor license. And so that's why in a trip down to Springfield, the mayor and myself, when we went with the Illinois Municipal League, specifically went down there and we found a lot of our peers who are going through the same issues as they tackle this. And I do commend our representatives for willingness to work on it, because it's kind of a hot potato with the rest of the elected officials in Springfield. So it's not that this hasn't been something that we've worked on, but Springfield works at a certain pace, and this is not at the top of the priorities at this point. And I know that our representative has put it at the top of his priorities, and hopefully we'll be able to get support from other senators throughout the state of Illinois to get this moved through, to give the local municipalities the ability to limit the amount of gaming licenses.
Trustee Desmond next, please.
Is there someone here from Big Papa's?
Yes, would the petitioner care to come up and?
My question is there seating? Is it a fast food or is it
What I'd like you
sit
to
down?
do, please start by stating your name, and are you an Oak Lawn resident?
Yes, my name is Sandra DeGangi. I bought the business 5 years ago. I fell in love with Oak Lawn, so I moved my children into Oak Lawn 4 years ago.
Thank you, thank you. And
Do you have seating?
I'm sorry.
Do you have seating?
Yes, I do. We seat up to 16.
Okay, so you have bathrooms for?
Yes, I do.
Is your intention, are you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is your intention to bring video gambling in after
Yes,
you get
it
the
is.
liquor license?
Yes, it is, sir.
any other questions? I just want to state also, you're a little bit famous in Oak Lawn for your Christmas spirit.
Running around going crazy, yeah.
Yeah. How many meals have you done last year for the poor?
Oh, it's been building now. We just hit our fourth annual Christmas. Over 2,300 meals went out.
Yeah.
And if I may just say, I am only looking to bring in beer and wine. I'm very responsible. I'm looking just to expand myself a little bit there. I'm hoping within maybe the next 2 years I can actually double my storefront to make it a little bit bigger. Like I said, I just celebrated my 5th year there. I'm staying in Oak Lawn because of one reason, because I fell in love with the community. I'm not looking to pick up and move out. I'm very responsible. I'm hardworking. I get there every morning, and I'm there 7 days a week, all day. Any beer or wine that is being sold there will be sold solely from myself.
And do you have any type of security planned? If you're going to be serving alcohol?
Yes, I do. We do. The ADT, I believe the company that I just spoke to, I am putting up a full security, all cameras inside the restaurant, from front to back. I do have some cameras on the outside and the back right now, and in the front part of the restaurant when you first walk in. Knock on wood, 5 years, never a problem.
And, I mean, how are you going to serve it? Are you going to have draft? Are you going to have
No,
a
it's-
bartender, or is it the people serving the food will be serving?
No. The beer and the wine would be strictly under lock and key. It will be wine coolers and it will be bottles of beer only.
I have no more questions.
Okay, any other questions for a petitioner? So basically, you're doing this to try to expand your business, which is an established business?
Yes, just made
Okay.
5 years, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Any other discussion?
Well,
Trustee Osborne?
yeah, I mean, I have no more questions.
Okay.
Okay,
but,
you could have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
But Terry is correct. I mean, we do have to draw the line somewhere. At the same time, I think our business is in the spirit of what this of what the board passed this ordinance for. But where do we stop it?
Yeah. It's a really tough issue. Trustee Vorder.
Tim, if we grant this one, then I don't know if we can stop anybody that serves when White Castle asks for a liquor license and wants to put them in 24/7. Where do we draw the line? And you know what? I appreciate the fine work this woman done. I donated to their Christmas bag, gave up my Christmas day to deliver the food. But I have an obligation to this community, and I don't want to see these machines in every single store. I want to see them here. They do provide revenue, but I have to draw the line somewhere.
Well,
Trustee
I
Quinlan?
think more importantly, it does help the business, and, especially a business like you guys do so much for the community itself, and the bottom line is, it's legal. It's an okay thing to do, and until such time that changes, I don't see how a wine shop just down the street can have it, a flower shop, let me rephrase. And then, somebody like this is needing it to be a successful business and with the hopes of being able to expand their business. I don't see how you can deny that.
Okay, I think everyone who had something to say weighed in. I'm going to call the vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
No.
Trustee Vorder?
No.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-2.
Okay, thank you. Item 15B is ordinance 140413. This is an ordinance increasing the number of Class F like Frank liquor licenses that can be issued in the village. Big Papa Zeros, 10806 South Cicero is the petitioner. May I have a motion on 15B, please?
Motion to approve.
Properly moved by Trustee Desmond,
Second.
seconded by Trustee Quinlan. Any discussion on this item? Let's call the vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Nope.
Trustee Vorder?
Nope.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes 3-2.
Okay, thank you. I can hardly wait to see an expansion, and best of luck, and,
Goes on the market.
yeah. Okay, last thing, 15C, General Village Matters. The Oaklawn Rotary Club is doing something new this year. If you don't happen to be in the area where the Raiders are having their event and you're still hungry, $5 will buy you all the tastes of chili and salsa you can handle. This is at Quigley South. It's Sunday from 1 to 4. It's a fundraiser for the Oaklawn Rotary Club. There are split the pot raffles. It'll be a lot of fun, and it will benefit children and young adults with disabilities and the Oaklawn Children's Museum Easter egg hunt. So for more information, contact Monica Boatman at 708-636-7526. And okay, the number again is 636-7526. And that's the chili cook-off, and salsa too. CPR is this Saturday, yes, Valentine's Day weekend, this Saturday. It's not too late to register. You can find the link on our village website. And lastly, I just want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for the opportunity to present the State of the Village address today. I really appreciated the opportunity to highlight the positive things going on in Oak Lawn. And with that, we're going to move on to 16, please. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Properly moved by trustee Oliniechek,
Second?
seconded by trustee Desmond. Any discussion? Let's call the vote.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We're adjourning.
We are officially